guys, welcome back to my channel. In the previous video we saw how to do a basic comb cast on and we made a few rows. In case this is the first time you're joining us, please go back to the first video where I talked to you about the machine, because there are some things you need to know about before you start knitting on your machine. So in this video I'll be showing you my favorite cast off method, which is the latch tool cast off method. The first thing I'm going to do is unlock my yarn feeder and remove the yarn. And I'm just going to move the carriage out of the way. I'm going to bring my yarn next to me, which is easier. So in order to start this method, you want to make sure all the needles you're using are in E position. Hold your work and using the needle pusher, push these needles carefully, making sure your work is not falling off. In case it's difficult to get all the needles out at the same time, you can do them even half. You don't have to push them all in front at the same time. Now in this method, we will be casting off around the gate pegs. So these metal pointy things, these are called your gate pegs. So what I will be doing is bring this around the gate peg. And knit the stitch manually. And I'm going to transfer this stitch onto my latch tool. I'm going to push this tool all the way inside so that my yarn is behind the latch tool. I'm not sure if you can see it clearly in this position. Let me change my camera angle a little bit. The latch tool cast off is one of my most favorite methods. I use it all the time. So first, to start, you want to make sure all the needles are in E position. Make sure all your latches are open on the needles. So in case you do not follow, these are called your latches. So they should all be open. Now I'm going to take my needle. I'm going to take my working yarn with this hand and move my yarn behind. It would be easier if your yarn was behind. I'm going to have it up like this. Make sure the latch on your latch tool is also open and place it on the first needle like this. And transfer the stitch from the needle to the latch tool by moving that needle to A position. And when it's on your latch tool, you need to make sure that it is behind the latch, not in front. So make sure your yarn is around your gate peg. Wrap the yarn around your latch tool and pull through. So let's do that again. Transfer the stitch from the needle onto the latch tool. Make sure both needles are behind the latch. Bring the yarn around the gate peg and wrap it around your needle and knit through both the stitches. Let's do that again. I'm going to show it to you slowly a few more times and then you can go faster. Transfer the needle. Make sure they're behind the latch. Knit through both the stitches. Transfer the next stitch. Wrap the yarn and knit through both the stitches. Transfer. Knit. Transfer. Knit. Transfer. Knit. Transfer. Knit. Transfer. Knit. I thought I'll show it to you from a different angle. So the latches on both the needle and the latch tool are open. So place the latch tool onto the needle. Transfer that stitch by moving that needle to A position. Wrap the yarn around the latch tool and knit through both the stitches. So transfer the stitches first. Knit through both. Transfer. Knit. Transfer. Knit. This is not a time lapse. I'm showing it to you real time so that you will understand how fast this normally goes. Oops, one of the stitches did not knit through. And there you go. So that's what happens if the needle did not go behind the latch tool. You really need to make sure Both needles are behind the latch tool before you pull it forward, otherwise the machine will not knit that stitch. So we're on the last needle, and now to finish this, bring the stitch behind the latch tool, wrap your yarn, knit through that stitch, and that's it. Let me grab my scissors. So that is now secure. You can remove the weights and remove the cast on comb, and gently just lift the piece off the gate pegs. Sometimes if your cast off is very tight, it might be a little difficult. So this is the piece that we've made, and this is how the latch tool cast off looks. I really love how this looks. It creates a very pretty edge, and it gives an even tension because the stitches are wrapped around the gate pegs. So this was the first cast on and cast off method. In the next video, I will show you how to do the waste yarn cast on method and the waste yarn cast off method, because we'll be using that a lot for most of our projects. In fact, I think I use the waste cast method for everything these days. So that's it for today. I will see you in the next video. Bye.